In the vast expanse of existence, where do we find meaning? Is life a mere illusion, a cosmic joke played on us by an indifferent universe? In the darkest corners of human consciousness lies a philosophical doctrine known as nihilism. It is a dreary and desolate perspective that shatters all meaning, purpose, and value in the universe. Nihilism embraces the abyss, denying the existence of inherent truths, moral foundations, and even the significance of our own existence. Within the nihilistic realm, life is a tragic comedy devoid of purpose. It paints a picture of a cold and uncaring universe, indifferent to our hopes, dreams, and struggles. The very fabric of reality is seen as a barren wasteland, devoid of any ultimate meaning or destiny. In this bleak outlook, all traditional sources of meaning crumble. Religion, once a beacon of hope and guidance, is mercilessly reduced to mere illusions and fairy tales. The belief in a higher power or an afterlife becomes an empty promise, leaving us stranded in a pit of existential dread. Nihilism gazes into the void, confronting us with the harsh reality of our mortality. It insists that our lives are insignificant blips in the grand cosmic scheme, mere accidents of biology in an indifferent universe. Our accomplishments, relationships, and struggles become trivial and ultimately pointless, as they are destined to fade into oblivion with the passing of time. Embracing nihilism can lead to a sense of hopelessness and despair. With no inherent meaning to cling to, the nihilistic individual is left adrift in a sea of uncertainty and emptiness. The pursuit of personal happiness, success, or love becomes a futile endeavor, as they are mere constructs of a society desperate to find a purpose where none exists. In this void of nihilism, morality crumbles into dust. Traditional notions of good and evil lose their footing, replaced by a moral vacuum. Without a higher authority to define right and wrong, nihilism suggests that morality becomes a subjective and arbitrary concept, devoid of any objective foundation. While nihilism may initially seem pessimistic or bleak, there are ways in which people find solace within this worldview, as nihilism offers freedom from existential anxieties. By embracing the idea that life has no inherent meaning, individuals are relieved of the pursuit of finding a predetermined purpose or conforming to societal expectations. This liberation allows them to focus on creating their own subjective meanings and values, which leads to a greater sense of personal agency and fulfillment. Nihilism also encourages individuals to live in the present moment. Since life lacks an ultimate purpose or destination, people may find peace by embracing the transient nature of existence and appreciating the fleeting experiences and pleasures it offers. By letting go of the search for a grand meaning, they can find beauty and meaning in the small moments. Nihilism, which emerged in the 19th century, challenges traditional beliefs and values by questioning whether life has any objective meaning or purpose. Influential thinkers like Friedrich Nietzsche and Arthur Schopenhauer played key roles in shaping this movement. To understand nihilism, we need to look at its philosophical origins. One precursor was the Enlightenment period, which emphasized reason and skepticism and questioned established religious and moral frameworks. This mindset paved the way for nihilism by encouraging people to question existing beliefs and values. Arthur Schopenhauer, a notable German philosopher of the 19th century, contributed significantly to nihilistic thought. He believed that life had no inherent meaning or purpose, and saw reality as filled with suffering and dissatisfaction. According to Schopenhauer, our desires are insatiable, and life lacks intrinsic value, leading to a deep sense of nihilistic despair. Friedrich Nietzsche built upon Schopenhauer's ideas and expanded the concept of nihilism. Nietzsche critiqued the prevailing moral, religious, and cultural values of his time. He famously proclaimed that God is dead, and argued that traditional sources of meaning and morality were outdated. Nietzsche saw a crisis of meaning in society due to the decline of religion and the rise of rationalism. Nietzsche divided nihilism into two forms, passive and active. Passive nihilism is a sense of resignation and despair, accepting that life is meaningless. Active nihilism, on the other hand, involves a radical rejection of prevailing values and a willingness to create new ones. Nietzsche viewed active nihilism as an opportunity for individuals to re-evaluate values creatively, leading to a more authentic and meaningful life. Contrary to its negative reputation, Nietzsche did not advocate for complete despair or chaos. Instead, he saw nihilism as a necessary phase that society must go through to move beyond outdated values and beliefs. Nietzsche encouraged the creation of new values based on individual freedom, creativity, and a positive affirmation of life. In the vastness of existence, where the meaning of life can seem unclear and our purpose uncertain, there is someone standing on the edge of doubt. Surrounded by a sense of disillusionment, this person is trying to make sense of nihilism, a complicated idea. In that moment of deep contemplation, as the illusions we hold onto begin to crumble, a strange sense of calm emerges, mixed with uncertainty. It's as if in the absence of any fixed meaning, there is freedom to create our own. This realization dawns upon the seeker, who understands that maybe the lack of inherent purpose is an invitation to find their own unique path, and to make their life meaningful in their own way. And so, the mystery of nihilism remains, quietly inspiring anyone who dares to explore it, always searching, questioning, and longing to discover the hidden strands of significance within the vast emptiness of existence.